Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been forever and I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm kneeling in my heart. Please forgive me. I couldn't post a vlog this week because, and this is not an excuse, this is a reason. I got commitments that got me in and out, here and there, up and down, so I didn't have time at all. And right now at least I've been able to find time and I'm happy we are here. Yay. And I'm glad that you're watching. If you're new here, my name is Rozitta and this is the place where we embody truth. As I've mentioned, I've been so busy, but today I'm feeling so calm and peaceful and so happy, and like I'm just falling in love with myself, with my life, with my God. It's all red roses, simply put. And so I came home feeling I need to do some self-care. I'm going to be doing a skincare on my face, and I'm going to be using these products. This is not an advert, these are just products I use and they're helping me out a lot. This is the Pure Active. Here it is, Pure Active. It's a black mask. And after I'm done with that, I use the Even and Matte Gentle Clarifying Foam here. Here it is. On today's video, I'm going to be doing my skincare. And as I do that, I'm going to be talking about the pastor's kids in the channel. Woo! I don't know, is it channel or house? Okay, whatever it is. And I'm going to be talking about false expectations that are put upon pastors' kids. If you're new to the channel, you might not know, but I'm a pastor's kid. I'm actually an apostle's kid and a pastor's kid. I'm a combination of apostle and pastor's kids. What do you call that? Apo pastor kids. Yes, that is that is exactly what I am. And having to live as a PK, simply put, it's you have to face many expectations, some of which are false and they weigh so much on the PKs, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with you if you're not a PK, so that you can understand that you need to change how the expectations you put on us. And if you're a PK, for you to understand, I've also been there, others have been there, and together we're sailing through. Expectation number one. Okay, disclaimer, I'm going to look like a scarecrow. But please keep watching, don't leave me alone, please don't leave. So first expectation is that you have to be holier than thou. You have to be perfect, you can't make mistakes. You're seated next to Angel Michael, and it just does not make any sense, because we are pastors' kids, but we are also human. And if you consider yourself as a human and you know you can make mistakes, why do you think PKs should not make mistakes? Why do you expect them not to make mistakes at all? That is just simply too unfair. My God, I look weird. Please don't leave though, don't leave. I'll wash it off. Such an expectation has two repercussions. One might choose to live a secret life and paint a perfect picture for you to see, but another one may just throw his or her hands in the air and be like, I don't care anymore. I don't care about church, I don't care about ministry, I don't even want to be a Christian anymore, because you expect them to be perfect, and it's not possible, because people do make mistakes. And you see, in an event where somebody, a PK, makes a mistake, it goes viral. So when you expect PKs to be perfect, they simply decide to hide their true selves, their human nature, and it gets to a point, it builds up. and explodes. And when it explodes, that's when you hear a PK is doing drugs, a PK is going to clubs, a PK has abandoned church and all that. And then you continue pointing fingers. You really need to understand that PKs, they also want to be treated as regular kids. They also want to feel normal. They live under the scrutiny of people. And the easiest way to discourage a man of God is to have a PK do a wrong thing. And I think the devil knows that so much that even in the biblical times, PKs were the ones who were doing faults that were making their parents to be questionable. For instance, so people, you need to understand that PKs are also human. They can make mistakes, they can offend people here and there, they can get offended as well. I was talking to a Facebook friend the other day, and she was telling me, oh my god, I look so bad. Beauty, this is what beauty costs. So she was telling me that she's married, and whenever she gets offended, her husband goes like, why are you angry? I thought you're a PK. And you wonder, what is that supposed to mean? Like, you're a PK. Yes, I'm a PK, but I'm human. I have feelings, I have emotions. I can get offended, I can get angry as much as you can. So please stop putting that expectation on us. It's not helping us, it's actually destroying us, because there's nothing as difficult as trying to live up to expectations of people, especially when they are false expectations. Somebody WhatsApped me. He happened to tell me that the pressure he was getting from people around him, it just got him to a point where he decided enough is enough. I can't do church anymore, I can't do Christianity anymore. I have enough to deal with. Because we are expected to be so perfect, so perfect, and trying to live up to that really destroys us. It can cause somebody to get into bitterness. You become bitter against the church, bitter against the fact that you are born into a pastoral family. People are going through pain because of this false expectation. So if you're out there and you think we are Angel Michael, please, you have to change that. Oh, my face feels like it's cracking. I'll be right back. Oh, I have washed my face and I feel good. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. So good, so good. Ba-da. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me. So next, I'm going to use the evening maths. And I continue. Expectation number 2 is that if you're a PK, you have to end up in ministry. You have either to be a pastor, a worship pastor, apostle, prophet, you know. Oh, this feels amazing. But that is false. That is not how it is. It was in the Old Testament where the sons of Aaron, you know, Aaron was the first priest. The sons of the Levites were supposed to also become Levites. And that is why the sons of Aaron became Levites. The sons of Eli became priests as well. That is how it was. But then it changed. In fact, Elisha was a prophet, but his parents were not even pastors. What I'm trying to tell you is, if a PK does not end up in ministry, it is not wrong. It is not wrong, because you can still serve God even if you're not a pastor. You can still serve God even if you're not on the altar directly, because that is what pastors do. They serve God from the altar directly. So that a PK is not on the altar does not mean that they are wayward or something. It's okay for a PK to be an usher. It's okay for a PK to serve with the security. It's okay for the PK to be in the protocol team, to teach the Sunday school. It is okay as long as they are serving God. You know, I've come across people, and the first time I tell them I'm a PK, they go like, oh, so what's the name of your dad? What's the name of your mom? And then they're like, so you'll be a pastor, bishop, eh? Then I'm like, no, it's not a must. Okay, I'm not saying no, like I won't or I will. No comments. But I'm just trying to say it's not a must. It's not a must. It's not an automatic thing that if you're a PK, you have to end up in ministry. Yes, we do have those who end up in ministry, and it's so amazing. It's glorious. It's awesome. But you have to end up in ministry if God has called you into it. Ministry is all about God calling you. And if you're a PK and you've not been called into ministry, please do not feel the pressure to be a minister, because you're going to end up being called by men and not by God. And men don't have grace to sustain you. So, people, please don't pressure us to end up in ministry, to be ministers on the altar, to be pastors and the fivefold ministry. Leave that to God. If we end up in that, glory to God. If we don't, God still has another purpose for us, the way he has a purpose for you. Yes, that is expectation. Number 2, oh, my skin feels awesome. Let me rinse. I'll be back. Sorry, I keep going. But now I won't leave again. Now that I've rinsed my face, the other thing I'm going to use is this. Come on. Yeah. Here. It's an even and matte, soft, smoothing toner. This is basically a toner so that I don't leave my face to dry. I just use this. It feels so soft and so smooth. Feels amazing. This is now love. This is love, like Rose. I love you. I love myself. Yeah, so expectation number 3, that if you're a PK, you have to date a PK or a pastor, a bishop. I've come across people and they ask me, so utaolewa na pastor, like you'll get married to a pastor. And I'm like, that will not be bad, but it's not a must for me to go that direction. Because as long as somebody is a steward in church, they're still serving God. And if I'm looking for somebody I will serve God together with, I don't care if he's a pastor or an usher or security, as long as he is serving my God, and I will serve his God. So it's not a must for pastors' kids to marry pastors' kids. It's not a must for pastors' kids to marry pastors and then get other PKs, and then their children PKs, date PKs again, and then get PKs, and then it's a 10 generations of PKs. No, it's not a must. So if you're thinking we are looking for pastors and PKs and that's why you're not coming, I'm joking. Point is, we don't have to date PKs or pastors. Yeah, somebody actually just has to know, who are you looking for? What's the purpose of your life? The person you're going to get married to, is he going to help you accomplish the purpose that God has in your life? Is she going to help you accomplish the purpose that God has in your life? Unless God directs you that path, please don't take it as an expectation. I have to look for PK, marry a pastor. No, it's not a must. Before I finish, I've just remembered a story. If you know me, you'll understand, or you'll be a witness that I don't like wearing trousers so much. I remember the day I wore a trouser publicly. After a long while, I was in Form 2, that was in 2012. I just came out of the house and I met a neighbor. She was around my age, no, she was like 3 years younger than me, and she told me, Rose, you're wearing a trouser. And I was like, yeah, why? Then she was like, hiya, I thought you're a pastor's kid. Pastor's kids are not supposed to wear trousers. And I was like, just shoot me. Who said that? Who said that? It's not like I'm indecent or anything. So you see, such things, they can get deep into our hearts. I've never forgotten how I felt. I actually became so angry. So let's just do away with the false expectations put on pastors' kids. If you talk to most of us, they will say, please treat us as regular kids. So I hope you've learned a thing or two, and I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again next time, and I'm going to be posting my videos on a different day. I am opting for Saturday so that I have enough time to make the video and edit without having to kill myself. I hope you understand. Please do make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Like this video, share it, like, comment, subscribe again, and I'll see you again another time. Okay, bye.